So you're over 40 and you want to be a mom, or you want to be a mom again. Well, what's the problem? Ah, you're pushing 40 or you're over 40. Dang, there's no hope for you. Wrong. Welcome back, Working Mom Champions. I want to talk about a topic that's so close to my heart: why women over 40 make incredible mothers. If you're a woman in your 40s and you're considering having your first child or even another child, this video is for you. It's time to break the myth that age defines your ability to be an amazing mom. If you've ever felt the ticking of that so-called biological clock, or wondered if it's too late to embark on the journey of motherhood, hang in there with me for a bit. So I want to tackle some common myths we've all heard surrounding motherhood after 40. Myth number 1, fertility plummets after 35. I used to have a friend tell me this all the time. While it's true that fertility can decline with age, many women successfully conceive and give birth in their 40s. Advances in medical science have opened the doors that were once considered closed. For me, at 40, I was told that I had the egg count and quality of a 20-year-old. This was wonderful news for me, but it was heartbreaking to hear because chronic pain from endometriosis was crippling me and making it difficult for us to conceive. The point is, everyone's fertility story is different, so make sure you and your husband get checked out by a fertility specialist. Myth number 2, older moms lack the energy to raise children. Do you work out? Energy isn't solely determined by age. Lifestyle, health, and mindset play significant roles. Many women over 40 lead active, vibrant lives and are actually more capable of keeping up with their little ones. Myth number 3, it's selfish to have children later in life. Wow. This statement has been applied to my husband and I on very many occasions. In one instance, some friends of my husband asked him, why would he want to have children at his age? So at the time, I was about 42 and he was 50. Now, they had children in college and they had grandchildren. They were judging us and I wasn't having it. Just because you chose to have kids early doesn't mean I have to. My husband had waited so long to become a father, and no one was going to make him feel guilty for the 2 little blessings that he had. Now, on another occasion, I saw a friend who I went to high school with, and he said, now, how old will you be when this kid is 18? I said 60, and he was like, that's too old. Says who? My pregnancy, while a surprise to me, wasn't a surprise to God. If you are watching this and you are one of those people who condemn those that make this choice, stop. Please stop. So mama, you are not the first person to want a baby after 40, and you certainly will not be the last. Every woman's journey is unique. Choosing to have a child when you're emotionally and financially ready is a responsible decision, regardless of age. Now let's explore the beautiful advantages of embracing motherhood after 40. I've had the privilege of having children before and after 40. So the first one is emotional maturity. With age comes wisdom. Very true. I remember the 23-year-old Lakesha. I wanted to travel, live where I wanted to live, go out and party, all the things. I didn't want responsibility. Most older mothers often bring a depth of understanding, patience, and emotional stability to planning. And I say most. Financial stability is the next one. Having established careers, a financial foundation can provide a more secure environment for raising children. Then there's this life experience. The experiences gathered over the years can offer valuable lessons and perspectives that benefit both mother and child. Strong support networks. Over time, many women build robust support systems of friends, family, and community. which can often be so invaluable in this journey of motherhood. We need our villages. Now, my personal story. 2019 still weighs heavy on my heart. I remember the first ultrasound where we laid eyes on what seemed to be a black hole in my uterus. The doctors and nurses, they tried to stay optimistic, but there was a sadness in their voices. When we returned 2 weeks later, there was life. Everyone celebrated, but something was still off. Baby Holloway wasn't the size of a 12-week-old baby. When we came back 2 weeks later, there was no heartbeat and we were crushed. Before we even had our first child in 2015, doctors told us we would need help conceiving. We had all types of tests run, and while doctors couldn't find anything wrong, endometriosis, and now we actually know it to be adenomyosis, was debilitating and made it hard for me to be off birth control long enough for conception. Also, any fertility treatment would cause me 10 times more pain than I was already experiencing, and my body just could not handle that. Now, after I had a laparoscopy done in December of 2021, I was still living in pain. I remember telling my provider, take it all out. And at my post-op appointment, she said there was no reason to do this. And she said, give it a few more months, as she believed the pain would start subsiding. Now, in despair, I called a friend and told her what was going on. When I told her about my request to have the hysterectomy, she said, Keisha, there's another baby coming, which somewhere just sprung up more hope within me. My husband and I were praying every day about what to do in this situation, and we weren't saying much about it to each other. I almost gave up in March of 2022 as I was having back-to-back episodes of pain and thought I couldn't take this much more. I remember walking past the mirror in my bedroom, looking in it and said, God, give me one more. 2 weeks later, I found out I was pregnant at 41. And I would give birth at 42. A dear friend once told me that God knows the exact day and the exact time all of your babies will enter into this earth. I've thought about this often, and I'm so grateful for those who spoke words of faith in my life over the past few years. They helped strengthen and encourage me. Even though I've been blessed with these two beautiful boys, my heart still longs for the ones I lost. Even more so, I continue to pray for those who are still longing for their little blessings. These women are well into their 30s and 40s, but still long for a child of their own. I've seen the fulfillment of God's promises, not once, but twice, y'all. And I refuse to stop believing for others. When you cannot pray for yourselves, please know there is someone praying for you. To all the women watching who are contemplating motherhood after 40, know this: age doesn't define your ability to be a loving, capable, wonderful mother. Your dreams are valid, and it's never too late to pursue them. Remember, every path to motherhood is unique, whether it is through natural conception, IVF, adoption, or other means. What matters most is the love and commitment you're bringing into your motherhood role. So I hope this encourages you. If you know a woman over 40 who desires to still have children, share this video with her. If you have a miracle birth story, share it in the comments below. Until next time, stay strong, stay hopeful, and stay inspired. Take care.